Hi everyone, welcome to today's live session. For those of you who have seen my live video for the first time, my name is Ronica Brown and I help business owners to save a lot of cash on their taxes. So normally how this works is if you're a business owner and if you're making your first, let's say 60K in business, so that means that I can help you to save anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 on your taxes. If you're making a little over 100K, that $8,000 can increase up to 12, 13, 14, 15. If you're making anywhere from 100K up to 200, then that's where we get into the $20,000 in savings and so forth. And anything above 200K, 500K, up to $1 million, then that's when you know that you'll be able to be saving a lot of money, whether your tax liability is 100,000 or less, then that's when we'll be able to help you save a good 20 to 30% on how much you'd otherwise submit to the IRS. So the goal is to always help you to lower your taxes and also get some cash savings, some cash in your pocket, because the cash flow is really important for small business. So for today, one of the things I want to talk about is just the value of a second opinion. For the last few weeks, what I've been really, the people that I've been really working with are people who reached out to me just because they wanted a second opinion. There was, nothing wrong with their existing accountant relationship or the person that they were using for their taxes, but they just wanted, hi Carlton, but they just wanted to know more information, or they were just, a bit curious and wanted a second opinion. So that is what helped them to basically save. So, a second opinion can mean extra cash flow. It could mean extra savings. It could mean a number of things for you in business, whether it's on the financial side or any other area in your business. I remember, and basically what a second opinion is you seeking more information. You looking to see, what else is out there, how can I, improve things in my business, whether it's on the financial side or other side. I remember in the marketing for my business, I had to learn a little more information. And what this means is, whether I took a course or do some research to see what was out there and talk to various professionals, and that's how I was able to find the best marketing coach in the world, and to be able to implement a lot of these strategies. So with that, I was able not only get second opinion, but also to understand what are the areas that are out there that I need to work on, what would be a good fit for my business, so that I'll be able to select the best person. So sometimes a second opinion is not that you're saying that your person is terrible or you're having issues with them. It's just finding the best fit for you and your business for that time. And also not everyone have the same knowledge, so you can go and get someone that's more equipped to help you in that specific area that you need help, because people may be able to do different things, and you may be working on just a different thing that you don't need at that moment, or it doesn't really fit in your goals, or on my end people are just paying too much, or they're thinking that they're getting certain deductions, but they're absolutely not getting it. And those are some of the examples that I've found in the past few weeks where the business owners that reach out to me and consultants, they just wanted me to take a look at things. And what that normally include is just, reviewing their financials, taking a look at their prior year tax return, and just basically say, this is what I can help you to save. And that's pretty much it. This is how much I can help you to save. So normally what I would say, how do you know if you need a second opinion? If you're a business owner, how do you know if you're overpaying? So normally the trigger events for this is if all you do is file a tax return, you know that you're overpaying. Thanks everyone for joining. If all you're doing is going in April and filing a tax return. April, May, October, whenever your date is based on the type of business that you have. If all you do is gather information and submit the filing, I can guarantee you that you're overpaying, seriously. The second trigger to know that you need a second opinion is if you don't have a dollar amount in mind. So every year when you go to your person, your tax person or whomever you call your person, and if you don't have a dollar amount in mind to say, if I do X or Y, I'll be able to save $5,000 extra. Or if I do this one thing, I'll be able to save $8,000 this year. If you don't have a dollar amount in mind, then you need a second opinion. Then you're overpaying. The next thing is if you have gone throughout 2018 and have not looked at how the new tax law is going to impact you or your business, then you're pretty much probably going to overpay next year when it comes to filing season. And the fourth one, and this is maybe the most important one out of it all, is basically if you don't know what strategies you're using. Because here's the thing with saving money. You don't have to know the detail of everything. You don't have to know what it's called. But in order for you to save the big bucks on your taxes, we have to tell you about it. We as CPAs have to say, these are what you can do. Do you approve of it? So we have to get your approval to do it. So if you've never had that type of conversation with anyone, then you're overpaying. If someone have never said to you, then, you can do, if you do a board meeting and you can write this off, you can, take this amount, based on how you use your home and so forth. If someone doesn't tell you, because the thing is, it all has to be implemented. So we have to tell you, and you have to say, yes, I want to do it. And those are the people. So a lot of times when people come to me, or if I have conversation with people online and they reach out to me and they're like, oh, my accountant takes care of it. Those are the people that overpays. You just know it off the bat because they just don't know. And when you don't know, and the reason why I know is because you always have to approve it. They can't go ahead and implement it for you because sometimes, like for instance, a lot of people a lot of families like to hire your child. Your accountant cannot write off your hire your child and get you that strategy without you being involved. So you have to know what's going on because you have to approve it for them to move forward. So that is how you will know, number one, that you are overpaying if you don't know what strategies you're using. As I'm saying, that you don't have to know the detail, you don't have to know, you just have to know just the basics, or maybe just one trigger word to say, oh, yes, I'm using this, I'm doing that. And one of the funny thing is a lot of things that people said they're doing, it just always cracks me up because they're doing things that don't really help them save money. But, people take advice for their friends, or they take advice from people that really don't have any experience. And, maybe I should not laugh, but it's just always funny. But get a second opinion. That's the point of this video. So I will stop rambling. And how it normally works is, as I said, that, you take a look at, how much money you're making in the current year. Take a look at your past year and say, if we do these extra, it could be 2, 3, 4, 5 things, then you will get an extra $10,000, $5,000, $7,000. You could be a new business owner and may even be, reporting a loss in 1 year, but the way you restructure it makes, may improve your chances for carrying it over for the next year and so forth. So not because you're in a loss position, because this is a conversation that I have with a lot of new business owners that they'll say that I spend more than I bring in because this is my first year in my business and I was investing. But a lot of times what you can do, you can make sure that those losses and some of the other deductions that you can accumulate carry over to the next year. So the next year you can basically double up. So because sometimes there's certain strategies that you can't implement if you have a loss, but they will carry over to the next year. So you want to, be aware of those things, and not because, once you have a business, you have a cash cow of savings, you have a cash flow of cash flow, you have a cash cow, a cash cow of, what am I saying? Whatever. You have opportunities to save a lot of money and keep a lot of that money for yourself. So if you're serious about, building your business, looking to build tax-free wealth, then implementing these strategies is what you will need to do to make sure that you're saving money. And as I said, it's not stuck in your accountant's brain or your CPA's brain. You have to approve, you have to know about it, and stop overpaying once and for all. So if you have any questions, go ahead and send me a message. I can share more information with you. But whether it's, your marketing or your financial, I always recommend a second opinion. I had to learn more about marketing. So I have, a superstar, marketing coach, helping me and pushing me beyond my limits. And I am up for the challenge. So hopefully you will feel empowered to get a second opinion on your finances and to see how much money, someone else is able to save you, because there's some rock star people out there and there's some people that are not so rock stars. So you want to understand who you were. You may love them to death. They may be your family member. You've maybe working with them for 10, 20 years, but a lot of times, not a lot of people knows how to save people money on their taxes. Not a lot of people, have that type of knowledge. But anyways, hopefully everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in my next live. Take care.